Yo, yo.
What's up?
Hey, dude, we're in timing there.
That was good.
Dude, so we are rocking in this helicopter. It's the first time we're like up in a helicopter.
Pretty crazy.
What'd you think?
I thought it was just completely insane. Dude, when he was turning around. I was a bit nervous, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, I was a little bit nervous too.
But you actually managed to keep control.
Yeah, I got the sweaty palms though. The sweaty palm syndrome when you're hanging on to shit for dear life.
Dude, I'm sweating. My back is, no, not that bad, but it's a bit sweaty. It's a bit.
But you get used to it. For me, it was just the turbulence. When it starts turning on the side, really thing. But I gotta tell you, I would do this again.
It's a smooth ride.
It's a very smooth ride. And he was a very nice pilot.
Yeah, absolutely. But the view was incredible.
What I thought was really neat is we get to watch all the people lining up to go see your show tonight.
To the Bell Center tonight. I can't believe it. I've never seen anything like it because obviously you never get to see your fans from, you know, from the top. Man, this is incredible. Like we got to see him from up here, like in this helicopter.
Exactly. We got to see him, and we got to talk to Heidi in Norway for a couple of minutes.
Heidi, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi, Heidi.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
You know what we're about to do right now?
Guys, it's the end of the contest, okay? A lot of people didn't enter that said they were going to enter. And it's okay. Like, for me, this is a motivation thing. It's not about just giving away a guitar and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I like to believe that, you know, if you say you're going to do something, or you have a talent, or you have a dream, whether you wish you were singing, because I did leave them options, eh? It was, you can lip sync, you can, here's an instrumental, you can actually sing. Here's the a cappella, you can actually do a remix.
Cool.
I gave them every option possible. Let me go over some of these names. There was a guy called One Young Musician, 14-year-old Isaac.
Nice.
This guy got together with his father and put together a little track and his own version of it. And dude, I thought that you were fantastic and you did a really great job. Cool melody, you got to work a little bit on your singing, but that's okay. There was some kind of magic in there and your father has got some serious tone coming out of that amp. I don't know what he's doing there,
but it sounded good.
But it sounded really good. Tiny Daggers is somebody who did a lip sync. A blonde girl that did a lip sync in front of a mirror, filming herself in the camera, which I thought was really neat. I want to thank you for putting that in. You look really energetic and cool, and everything was really great, and that was fantastic. Watchdog, I want to thank you for putting up your stuff. He's playing some bass and did some psychedelia stuff. I wish you all the best and all the best for your mother. I know you're going through a hard time, and I thank you for entering this contest. The Bean. A cappella jazz version. She sang it a cappella, which is pretty neat.
That's amazing. Something I would love to do. Doc
Henry,
a remix.
yeah, he did a remix.
Really?
Yeah, he did a remix, and he was one of the second guys who entered into this thing, and I thought that was really neat. Doc, you did an amazing job. Chivalry Ain't Dead did an opera version of this thing.
Oh, dude, that's gotta be cool.
In a wig. He put a wig on and he was like doing some Shakespearean, like...
Being theatrical about the whole thing.
Very theatrical about the whole thing, and I thought that was pretty cool, dude. I know you don't play guitar or rock or stuff like that, and you went out and you did that, and you said you were going to do it, and you followed through to the end of your word, and that is the most important.
It's good. When you commit to something, you kind of have to go with it. Like you did, this helicopter thing. You said you would do it, it happened.
And there was actually, let's tell them quickly about the other part that you said no, because you didn't think I was going to do it, and then I started to do it, and then I called you up, and then you said, no, we better not do this.
Well, because we might have gotten into some trouble, I think, in Montreal.
Tell them.
Well, Momo wanted to bring some elephants to the Bell Center, and he wanted us to actually ride them to the Bell Center.
After we come off the helicopter.
I have no problem with those kind of things.
He said okay in the beginning because he didn't think I was actually going to follow through with it, right?
I kind of dared him because I never thought he could do it, but he was actually going to do it. I promise you. He called me back, he's like, all right, I got them lined up. I'm like, where'd you find elephants in Montreal? There's winter here, like 8 months out of the year, so I mean, elephants, I don't know. They're at the zoo somewhere, but Momo managed to actually find them.
And we were had the licenses all lined up, and we had to block off the street and shit. And I had this vision of going down like Alibaba on the back of the thing, like coming off a helicopter. And what does it mean? It means nothing. What it does mean is if you have an idea, you go to the end of your idea. That's all it means.
And it also means, you know what? Have fun doing things. Sometimes you do a crazy thing, you have a crazy idea, and you know what? It's just that. And after that, it brings you to other places. It makes your mind work. It makes you go, you know, try other things. So, yeah, just go crazy once in a while.
Okay, then there was R. Crow. Dude, you look like you're right out of, what's that band?
Cypress Hill.
You got like some Cypress Hill approach to it.
Boom, boom,
Boom, boom, boom. You came out, dude. That is a fantastic intro, and that whole thing, the way you did this like a video, dude. If I may say, I'm proud of you. You did a great job. Keep up the great work. Soonery. Soonery. This guy, dude, did a jazz piano version of Death Valley that is so cool. And I gotta tell you, it's stuck in my head all the time. You're amazing.
That's talent, man. Taking a whole song and making your own arrangement.
Because you know what happens when you have a cool melody, you can play it on anything. You know that.
Absolutely.
You're a master of that stuff, and it's the melody and the lyrics. You can sing it in almost anything. You know, it just works. Whether you're doing an a cappella opera and things. So
jazz piano though, that's pretty damn cool.
Pretty cool. The Caveman.
The Caveman.
The Caveman.
Two versions of that song.
Two versions. He did a version with a band. He went and got a band to do this, and he did it by himself, dressed up like some kind of Quaker. Johnny Cash version, and he did a Rockabilly version of this thing.
Wow.
Which is actually, dude, I got your face burnt in my mind when I go to sleep sometime in that outfit. I think you're hot. This is
good. Snooter.
Snooter, dude. Snooter is the man.
The bass man.
He's a bass guy. He's a guitar guy. He's a multi-instrumental. Let me tell you the thing I really like about Snooter. Snooter is a guy who went out and took this thing very seriously. He's the kind of guy that you want on your team. And this is a good example for you guys to understand. Because again, this is not just a contest about winning a guitar. This is a way to motivate you to go out and do something. And Snooter, first he puts up a version. Then he goes up and he puts up this other thing, which is a tutorial for people to teach him how to play the song. So he takes all the chords and takes them apart and stuff. Says, "Here, how you do it?" And then he puts up another video saying, "People, we're running out of time. Join that contest."
Wow, that's cool.
No competitional elements here. The man is encouraging people as well as doing one of his entries. And then he tops it off by doing a psychotic remix. Snooter, you are an amazing guy. You're the
motivated man.
A motivated man, and the kind of guy you want in your band, the kind of guy you want in your team. I gotta tell you, I'm totally impressed with what you've done.
Good job.
And at the very last second, a guy called Gumdrop Lou put in a version, a crazy version of like a kind of reggae acid kind of remake thing that he did in LA, and he's dumped me this morning, I think, and that is an amazing video, dude. And we will be coming to see you in LA when we come down to the January to the NAMM show.
The NAMM show.
I interrupt this video to bring you some other contestants. While I was out at the Simple Plan concert and I came back home pretty late at night, I opened up my computer and I saw a few more contestants. We're going to talk about them here right now because I couldn't do it when I was up in the helicopter with Jeff. We've got our friends Darkened Twilight and her sister, who did a techno version lip sync with a cool little storyline. I love the way you had those dice coming in and out and fading out in reverse, and those guitars. Girls, man, you girls are kicking. Darkened Twilight is an amazing future writer, 16-year-old that writes like right from the heart and soul, and check her out in the future. She'll be coming up real strong. Christopher Mass did an acoustic version. Wow, dude. You know, I turned that on, it was late at night, and Creela and I were sitting here, and I said, wow, let's check this out. And the energy and the pounding voice and the way you were locked in there, just like a Swiss clock. Dude, you really, really did the song justice. I'm completely impressed, and when we come down to LA, we must be getting together. A late entry that came in, because it came in the next day, SVG Lettuce. My buddy Steve, that I got to meet down in Toronto with his friend The Bean. How you doing, girl? This guy really pushed it over the edge. I gotta tell you, you guys gotta go check this video out. He's got this whole intro thing happening with these two characters, and look, I can't even explain what I saw. I've seen it like quite a few times, and it just mesmerizes me every time. It's the amount of detail in the storyline that went into doing this. Steve, man, what can I tell you? Fantastic, fantastic job. The Bean.
Are you ready? Like, are you really ready for this? Like, are you?
The Bean wound up adding a crazy version at the very end, and a really cool version. What a versatile girl you are, Bean, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again as well. Thank you for entering to the contest. Now we're cutting back to the rest of the video. We're going to tell you who the winners are right now.
The winners.
The problem is this. You guys were all, I think everybody's good. There are no losers. There are no losers. So what we decided to do is we're going to give the guitar to one person, we're going to give the bass to another person, and we're going to give something to everyone.
Well, look at you.
Yeah, dude, everybody's
good.
I think it's an important
Well, it's just
thing.
amazing that people actually did that stuff, you know? They could have been watching TV instead of doing this, but they decided, you know what? I'm going to be creative, I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to do something. So right there, they're winning.
Yeah, and how many times, you know, have you tried something that, you know, you say, oh, I'm just trying this, and then something pans out of it because you did make that move.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't try,
Oh, for sure.
nothing's going to happen.
My
right?
band was exactly that. It was just, you know, I was studying music and decided, let's do something, you know, on the side, a garage band. And suddenly it became a lot more than that. But it was just something to do for fun.
That's how you guys got together
Yeah, absolutely.
originally.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It was a side thing.
And as you can see, the fun turned out to become a business, and it's been years
But
now.
it's still a lot of fun. It's still a lot of fun. And you know what? It never left, because that was the spirit at the basis of it. It's just, you know, let's keep it fun. Let's just do this, you know, as long as we can and do it well.
And that is what life and accomplishing things is about, guys. It doesn't matter where you're at. You know, I know there's people out there that are having a harder time. They're in a different situation and stuff, but we were all there at one point. We're starting right down to when we are babies and we can't even take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
At one point, you just have to make your decisions, go out and figure out what you want, go out and chase it down, and use your personal resources to come up. And I don't care if you're doing simulations of the thing till you get to the real deal, but that is the way to go. You know, I mean,
Yeah, especially nowadays, you don't even need to simulate anything. Like, just remix, you know, whatever, dance, whatever it is. Just be creative, do something with yourself.
let's talk about these winners a second here. Okay, so
Snooter.
Snooter, 100% sure you're a winner on this, because I got to tell you, the way you put in and the way you backed everything up and you encouraged everybody, showed them how to play the song and stuff.
That's cool, that's cool.
It's a team player.
Yeah.
What do you think of team players?
I think it's important, you know, you can't do anything in life if you're always challenging people and you're not working as a team. Whether you're a solo artist or not, you're gonna have a team around you, always. And you need to be that leader, you're gonna be motivating to other people. You're like that, man. You give energy to people and it's important, you know? After seeing it, I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's get stuff done. And that's important.
That's great, dude. That's good. So Snooter, my friend,
You're the man.
You're getting the bass, okay? Because this is a really cool bass too. It's not just a joke. It actually got a tone and it actually feels great.
We got the caveman, right?
That's right. Caveman, because you are so cool, right? You are getting the guitar, because you're a guitar player. And dude, I gotta tell you, you did a fantastic job. Not only the look and the thing, I love your style. That whole Quaker thing that you have going on and the Johnny Cash rockabilly thing is off the cuff, you know.
Nice.
So what we're gonna do here is we've calculated all the people out there that are kind of musicians that play guitar. We are going to be sending you guys these amazing mini Marshalls. These things run on a 9-volt battery or an adapter. They have a headphone input. You got a dirty sound and a clean sound. And I gotta tell you, don't let it fool you. This is actually pretty surprising, and I've actually recorded some really great stuff on this in real studios with an amazing lo-fi sound. This is gonna be hooked up with us with my buddy Tony from Etal Melody. Tony at Etal Melody is a store out here where I do a lot of my shopping. And these guys are really great. And Tony's, you know, Tony and his store has always really backed us up, and they go with our crazy ideas and whatnot. So these guys rock, and thanks, dude. I really appreciate it. And you guys are going to be getting some of these. The other people are going to be getting, I don't have them here with me, but courtesy of my buddy Mario. You guys know him from Accelerator. Mario, the bass player in the Death Valley song. And he is going to be hooking us up directly from Studio Economic here in Montreal, a staple place that's got some really great gear. And we're going to be getting some Sennheiser headphones that are going to be really cool, as well as some amazing Studio Economic t-shirts. Now, these are not just like promo t-shirts. Francois went out of his way to put together these t-shirts. They got these kind of skeletons on it, and the t-shirt's got a really nice cut, and there's some really wax sayings on it and whatnot, and they're different. And I got to tell you, I love these shirts. And so we're going to be getting some of those and sending them out to you guys. There are 3 of you guys up there who put up videos that I want to give a real special mention to, and that's going to be Soonery for his jazz version, and Christopher Mass for his pounding acoustic version, and SVG Lettuce for that incredible short film that he put together. We're so impressed with those videos that I would like to add one more thing to this situation for you guys. I propose that myself and my team will produce a song for you guys. Either we redo the Death Valley song for real, or a song, an original song that you might have of your choice, and I will get it done and produced with an entire band and a whole arrangement, and that would be that. Because you guys really impressed me. I thought it was really cool that you went out there and pushed the boundaries that way, and whether it's passion, whether it's getting it done, or whether it's just exploring new territories and, you know, going into something that maybe you're not so comfortable with, but finding a way to make it your own through something that you're comfortable at. I really commend you guys for this, and you guys are a prime example to all the motivation and the things that I'm trying to display. If you can please send me a mailing address as to where I could actually send you these things. So you guys know who you are, and you can send it at momo@TheMomoZone.com, care of me, and let me know where I can send you your prizes. And when you do get your prizes, I would really appreciate if you could make a little video of you receiving it and putting it up as a video response to the Death Valley contest. Be really cool.
That's a cool contest, man.
That's a
awesome.
cool contest. But you know, we're going to do another one. This was the first contest ever that we did. I hope maybe you and I will write a song together, and we'll get them to remix.
To do their thing, yeah, do their thing on it.
Dude, it was such an amazing concept because you see all these different kinds of people that know nothing about music that took the chance, and even other musicians. I've seen musicians that call themselves serious and stuff that said they were going to do it, and they didn't come up to the plate. By the way, just so that you know, one time I entered a contest at the very last second. As a matter of fact, I wrote the lyrics on a napkin and I gave it to these people. Guess what happened? I won Songwriter of the Year. When we were totally broke and had no money, and then they gave us $10,000, a bunch of gear and a contract. And,
that's not bad at all.
And as I'm sitting in a taxi, depressed out of my mind, I'm driving, the radio's on, I hear Creela saying, "No, oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh my God," and she's screaming. I'm saying, wait a minute, that sounds like Creela. Holy shit! But that's the kind of shit you manifest when you try.
It's true. It's true. You create your own luck once in a while.
This is where we're at anyways. You know, you try 10 little things that work that you wish you can do, guaranteed a couple of those things come through.
But that's definitely true.
You know.
That's for sure.
That is 100%. Lord knows, dude.
No, absolutely.
You're one of the hardest workers, most serious, business-orientated, fun guys I know.
And you know what? Once in a while, things don't pan out. But for everything that doesn't pan out, there's one that does.
I know it's good when it doesn't pan out. You get free experience.
Absolutely.
And what more can you do? Experience gives you the answers. Experience tells you what not to do and what to do, and then you get your shit together.
That's true.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you tonight, and good job for that contest. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, dude. It's really, really cool. And dude, you're in the goddamn MomoZone.
I'll see you soon.
Peace.
So the pilot just learned how to pilot this thing now. He read the pilot handbook.
Let me show you something. Wait.
We're gonna do something really crazy. Momo style.
You see this? Can you see this helicopter?